You can. Look.
Can I touch Cheese?
Hold on.
For sure. So Cheese, he is a albino common boa constrictor. He only gets about 5 to 7 feet long. You'll find these guys all over South America and also Central America, different localities, species. They do get different sizes, but they average out 5 to 7 feet long. Males typically stay smaller than females. So this is about as big as Cheese will get. He may get a little bit more girthier, but that's just about it. In the wild, they definitely prefer, their smaller prey items over the larger prey items that a lot of people like to assume they like to eat. Unlike pythons, these guys don't have heat sensing pits, so they go off of everything with the vibrations of their tongue and smelling with their tongue, along with visually, seeing with their eyes. Now, Cheese being an albino, he has not shown any signs of being visually impaired by any means. He catches his food easily when we hold it in front of him. This albino color does happen naturally in the wild. They just never survive, obviously, because of camouflage issues. Now, if you guys would like to say, huh?
The eyes pink, where it's like a true albino, it just happened to be a white boa. Yeah.
Hi, I have a question. I want to touch her.
You can touch him. If you guys would like to say Cheese with Cheese, feel free. Here, there you go. Support his tail, support his body. There you go. Boom.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, gently. Look.
Cheese.
All right, give it to Emma.
He's looking at me. Cheese is looking. Hello, Cheese. Wait a minute.
Darker spots on his back. I don't know his tail or is that?
So these spots will eventually lighten as he gets older. They don't stay,
White is moving.
and the yellow does fade on them too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing that they exist at all. Like you said, in nature, it's
You okay, Bentley?
yeah.
Can I put him on my next tail?
We got her from somebody's private collection out of Lakeland, Florida. So some people collect cars, watches, other people collect crocodiles. Now she is every bit as territorial as Arthur back there. Like I said, she hears me unlocking this lock right here. This lock is pretty rusted, as you see. It takes me about a minute or two to actually get it jiggled unlocked. If she's in the pond, she will crawl and wait right here, like she's waiting right here, right now. At that point, that gives me about, I don't know, a second and a half to 2 seconds to make life decisions on how to save my legs. At that point, I gotta take a stick, and I could open the cage. She's not gonna try to crawl out on me. But as soon as my foot touches her space, she's definitely coming. I gotta definitely maneuver her out the way with the stick. I make any slip up, I'm toast.
I see the lock.
And then right now she's even extra territorial because she has a bunch of crushed infertile eggs over there that are not good. We can't risk going in there and going to collect this. She's a crazy one.
I want to see the eggs.
Now, being a female, she only maxes out at about 12.5 feet, which is still a big animal. But if it was a male, that's about easily 21 feet. They've caught as big as 24-foot saltwater crocodiles over there in Australia. So this guy right here, his name is Elvis. Now Elvis here, he is an alligator snapping turtle. They call them alligator snappers because they got that 2,000 pound per square inch bite force just like alligators have. They just lack the teeth, but they got very, very sharp beaks. Now Elvis here, he'll live to be well over 100 years old. He is about 30 to 40 years old right now. He weighs probably about 50 to 60 pounds. What do you call it? Being an alligator snapping turtle, he is a fully aquatic species, so you know he does all his hunting in the water. He'll eat stuff like fish, freshwater crustaceans like shrimp and crayfish. Other turtles are not off the menu, along with ducks and even small alligators. You'll find this guy from North Florida on up into the northern states, along with as far west as Texas. All snapping turtle species, they smell through their necks, through these little marbles that you see all around his neck. Works just like basically catfish whiskers. Now when they go fishing for their fish that they love to eat, they'll literally sit there on the bottom of a lake, creek, river, wherever is holding water, and they'll open up their mouth like that. They'll sit there for as long as it takes, and that little pink worm right there, they'll wiggle it, fish touches it, snap, fish is gone.
What? I don't want to try that.
Now this algae that you see that him covered all over is completely natural for him to look. It could actually help him camouflage in the wild if he was in the wild. But we do clean it off of him to make him look real pretty for his shows and events that he does. And that empty enclosure back there will eventually be his forever home.
Oh, so is that one?
And Elvis does have a girlfriend named Priscilla.
Where is she?
She's just not on display because she's a lot crazier.
Okay.
I want to see her.
Yeah, for sure. 5 years old, in New York, and he was way undersized. So we got him straight from Madagascar, from a crocodile farm, when he was just this big, 20 years ago. Now he's 10.5 feet long. He definitely hunts me and my coworker here all the time. He will launch out the water, track us down and launch out the water, which gives us many heart attacks. You know, so if you ever hear on the news, Croc Encounters employee dies from heart attack, you know why? It's probably this guy. But surprisingly, he takes the food with gentleness out of everybody. Yes. He will beside the bank right there, and he would just come up and just grab it just ever so lightly, and then just pull it in the water and then throw it back to the back and start swimming. I'm just like, okay. And then in the morning time when I clean the tortoises back here and I drag the hose back here, on my way back I give him a little shower, and he loves it. He will stand up and he will point his nose up in the air, give a big old smile that a crocodile could give. Doesn't look aggressive whatsoever, surprisingly. I know when his aggressive look is. But he definitely will drop down any type of sound to him in his palm. See if he comes around and look good. So these guys eat over 200 to 300 people a year in Africa. So he picked up the name Sobek because they pray to Sobek, the crocodilian god, before they do any type of water activity. There's actually whole villages where everybody's missing a leg, arm, hand, even kids, which is crazy. Pretty sure his head's like right here, facing.
Probably why you
You shake the stick.
putting sticks in
No. He was doing this well before I came here. I've only been here for about 6 months.
Can you take me back to the turtle, Mom?
He's not in the mood today. Because he'll launch out and like I said, he'll get this fencing right here like a car. You can see all this fencing nice and straight. This fencing all bowed out. never underestimate his speed. One thing, because he can move 15, 20 miles an hour for short distances, and only short distances once his heart blows up. When he moved from that door to here, one day when I was scooping stuff out of his palm, just put my arms through the hole right here with the net. He was there from there within seconds, like hit the net, destroyed the net before I could even react. Now this next section, there's over 200 turtles in this section. Ninja turtles could have started out here. They do love pizza. Several different species in here, red-ear sliders, yellow bellies, the guy with the funny nose, like back there, with his head this way. Those are Florida soft shells. There's no telling where those tortoises come from when people find them. So they just drop them off to a place like us, or a pet shop, or humane society, and let them deal with it. Some of these guys were hit by cars. You can definitely see the dents in the back of their shells.
Michael is going to laugh. Is this the tortoise?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now the shell should be completely smooth all over. But all these guys are surrenders from US shells.
That one looks like a dinosaur.
That's pancake.
With this?
Alright.
Yeah.
Cam's chicken pork. You could actually Google Coca-Cola alligator Tampa to see the videos and stories on that alligator. Now, he's probably in that FDA